Just want to welcome everybody to the webinar. And if you're new to this, if this is the first time you're watching this, congratulations. You are taking a look at something that literally, when I took a look at it 18 and a half years ago, because I decided to move forward with it, has changed my life dramatically in so many different ways. And I'm going to share all of what's happened. But we're going to give to you information that you can take home and make some great decisions about a way that you can change your life, because there's a lot of different reasons that people take a look at Reliv. You know, these are just some of the questions people are asking themselves, enjoying more time, basically family freedom, having that better work-life balance where we're not working till the end of the day where we can't even enjoy the other part of our life, you know, having optimal health or achieving financial freedom, helping others, getting started into something that can set you up for life. It's interesting. I was talking to somebody, and they were talking about how they were talking about retiring, but they knew that you needed to have something as a backup plan before you retired. And a business like Reliv is one of them. So I'm going to ask you if you're where you want to be in any of that. And most of the people on this call right now or on this webinar are taking a look at a way to put some security into their life in a lot of different ways, be it with their health or their finances. And Reliv has those qualities to do that. The Reliv vision is you can live better. There's so many different things that it provides. And this is actually, I will tell you, a very brief list. Optimal health, absolutely, because that's number one. If you don't have your health, you really don't have anything, do you? I don't care how long you live. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't have your health, you really are poor, plain and simple. That financial freedom, and that actually means a lot of different things to different people. I understand that. But what it is the freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and not have the stress of how you're going to be able to pay for that. And then that dream lifestyle. And again, that's different for everybody. You know, it may be a beach house. It may be putting your kids through college. It may be, you know, just bringing a parent home to be home with the kids. There's so many different things that are a dream lifestyle, but the cool part is if you have the first two, the optimal health and the financial freedom, you can create that third, that dream lifestyle. You see the picture of the president of our company, an outstanding man. In fact, I just got the opportunity to be in Sedona with him just recently, and he is fantastic. But Reliv makes nutrition simple. That's what we do. This is his quote. And Reliv makes life rich. And again, rich has a different connotation for everybody, but that's why we do Reliv. And that comes straight from the president, Ryan Montgomery. You know, Reliv is a solid business. We're 28 plus years. We're actually almost 30 years old. We're a firmly established company, but don't let that fool you, because we are on the cutting edge consistently. In fact, we've just introduced new technology recently that makes us the forerunners in the field of epigenetics. And if you don't know what that is, you're going to learn about it. It's about turning your bad genes off and turning your good genes on. So Reliv has kinks worked out. They are established. They're almost 30 years old. They know what they're doing, but they're always at the forefront of the technology. So it's a win-win situation with Reliv. We're with the Council for Responsible Nutrition. We're members of the Direct Selling Association. And if you don't know what that is, it's a very prestigious organization that you have to be invited to be a part of as a company. And you have to continue to meet very high, strict standards to stay in it. And we've had officials or executives from our company actually sit on the board of directors of the Direct Selling Association. That's how much and how highly they think of Reliv International. And we also have a mission. You know, when you look at a company, you want to see a company that's well-rounded, what we call 4 pillars. And I'm going to share with you about the company. We have a phenomenal company with a leadership that is second to none. We have a product that truly is second to none, literally changing people's lives. We have a business opportunity that for those people who are willing to go out there and share with other people and help other people and really put some effort into it can literally set themselves up for life. But then we also have a mission to nourish the world. Over 30,000 women and children mostly are fed daily in 9 different countries. Water supplies are created. Schools are built. 35 plus million worth of products have been distributed. And if you want to see some amazing transformations, you want to check out the Cloggers Foundation and some of the case studies they've shown of children who are literally dying, who on actually just a small amount of our products literally have gotten their life back. And 98% of those donations go directly to the feeding programs. Most of the administration is actually picked up by the Reliv company, which is huge. And it's just as much a part of our company as the other three pillars. And when you find a company that's that well-rounded, you know they're solid. We also have the science to back us up. 9 product patents issued, and you may be going, oh, a lot of people have patents. Well, it is not easy to get a patent on a nutritional formulation, trust me. You have to prove it's unique, but you also have to prove it has unexpected benefits. And to have done that 9 times is unheard of. You see there are 2 scientists who are associated with Reliv, Dr. Carl Hastings, ranked in the top 10 of all companies, you guys, all these companies that are in the United States, in the top 10 chief scientific officers. That's how much knowledge that man has. Your IQ literally goes up the minute you walk into the room with him. Dr. Alfredo Galvez, who discovered the lutein soy peptide, that is that peptide that's been proven to work on the epigenetic level. If you remember what I said, it can turn the bad genes off, turn the good genes on. We have clinically proven formulas, studies going on consistently. There's even more going on. And again, pioneers at the forefront in this nutritional epigenetic industry, which has been predicted to literally change the way people look at healthcare and taking care of themselves today. Most people know we have to supplement now, unless you're living in the dark ages. Even I myself, I was eating from a 5,000 square foot garden and still could not get the nutrients I needed to get the results that my body was so craving. The body needs advanced nutrition that works on the cellular level, and it doesn't need it just now and then. It needs it every single day. What we put in our body is fuel for your body. Why would you not want to put premium fuel in every day? Important for prevention, overall wellness, for that body to run like a quote-unquote well-oiled machine, where it runs at top notch. And that takes advanced elite nutrition, which is what we have. 75% of us are falling short of those required nutrients just to maintain our health, not even to take care of any other issues, that kind of thing. So you can see there's a need for what Reliv has. So there is a lot out there. And I've had this question asked me a lot of times. What is the difference? What makes Reliv different? And these words, you guys, are just big words, and even if you can't say them, it doesn't matter because Reliv still has them. The bioavailability just means your body can utilize what's there. It can take what it needs, get rid of what it doesn't. Synergism means it works together. The nutrients are combined. When you think about it, you do not just go pick vitamin C off a vine. Vitamin C is within our food supply, such as tomatoes. We'll pick tomatoes with many other nutrients in a balance. And that's what we have in our product, a balance of nutrients that work synergistically, meaning they work together. Optimal nutrition, we're talking premium fuel, not something just to get you by, not just something to help you exist, but something to help you thrive. And guaranteed quality ingredients, our products are guaranteed on the front end, they're guaranteed on the back end. We also own all of our manufacturing. We do all of it. In fact, we even grow some of our nutrients. So we've got control of all of it. There's also, Reliv's a wellness company. In other words, we're looking to get people well. We have an entry point for every single person. We have the essential nutrition, that basic, give your body what it needs so that body can start taking care of itself. It's that daily, complete, balanced nutrition, fuel for your body. We also have a fitness and weight loss. I think it's like 70% of the American population is overweight, and I can't even remember what the percent is obese. But not even just adults, guys. These are children we're talking about as well. It's getting younger and younger ages. This is starting to happen. And what we have with that Fit3 fitness and weight loss is a comprehensive program that teaches changes in the 4 areas, small changes that are sustainable, so the results you get last in the 4 main areas, and we'll cover that. We also have targeted solutions. if your body's just not getting where it needs to be with that basic nutrition, with that fitness and weight loss, we have solutions that are targeted, that target specific areas of concern for each person. And if you want to learn more about that, I would definitely get with the person who invited you to this webinar. They can go into more detail about it. But there's an entry point, like I said, for every single person because our products are also safe. Teeny tiny babies, pregnant mothers using them, 9-year-old people on a bunch of different medications. We have an entry point for every single person. And here's the key. Everybody on the planet needs good nutrition. And that's what Reliv has. We also, what I was talking about is that fitness weight loss program called the Fit3. And this is key, the get fit, feel fit, okay? But the last part is the most important. It's the stay fit. That means that you can make changes that you can sustain, that you can continue to do, that you can continue to follow and practice that are going to keep you there because they're not a chore. They become a habit. Instead of like a diet, where you diet, you lose the weight, and guess what? Now you go back to whatever you were doing before because you can't sustain what you did on the diet. And guess what? It all comes back, and usually with extra pounds, extra flab, all of that. Instead, we teach you the lifestyle changes. What is Fit3? It's nutritional supplements that fuel your body to the maximum fat burning, muscle building, just making it the healthiest, helping it thrive. Nutritional coaching. And more often than not, guys, it's telling you what to eat instead of the opposite of what not to. We're not into deprivation. We're into learning to live in the real world. Exercise coaching and workout videos for every fitness level. And I've been helping people, a 77-year-old lady who has done amazing, lost already 25 pounds, and a 25-year-old who's just wanting to trim down and feel better. And they both can do the entire program. There's one thing also in here not shown is we have social support. You have the support of people going through the same things that you're going through, as well as the people who've been there and done it before, helping you every step of the way as well. So it's a whole comprehensive program that keeps you going. It gets you where you want to go, but then keeps you there. And this is what has happened already for people following the Fit3 program. And look what can happen for you in 90 days. That's what these are from, these before and after pictures in 90 days, just by grabbing a hold of that Fit3 program. And again, you can get more information about that from the person who invites you to the webinar. But here's the bottom line. Reliv means results. Visible, palpable, you can feel the results. You notice the results. They're obvious. And this is our product line. As you see, we don't have a ton of products because we don't need a ton of products. We're comprehensive. We've got it all. We have the basic nutrition. Again, like I said, the targeted solutions. We have the Fit3 program. Each product is designed to help personalize your nutritional program to get the maximum results, the maximum benefits. And you want to talk with people, like I said, who have invited you to the webinar. They can go into more detail on these products. But what I'm saying is all just theory. Bottom line is what happens to people who are faithfully and consistently using these products. And I will say also faithfully and consistently sharing it, because what I'm going to cover after we have a few people share is the business opportunity and what you can do just by helping other people, how you can help yourself financially as well. But I have some guests who have graciously agreed to share what's happened with them since being involved with Reliv. And just to remind you guys, when you come on to share, you're going to have to hit *6 to unmute yourself. But the first person I'm going to go to, met her a long time ago. She's an awesome lady here in Nebraska. Tammy Atwood, could you come on and share how Reliv has blessed you so far?
Yeah, thanks. Can you hear me?
We gotcha.
Okay, great. Well, I'm Tammy Atwood. I'm from Glenwood, Iowa, just across the bridge from Nebraska. But I started on the product several years ago. And before I was on the products, I had no energy. And I had a lot of back pain, neck pain, migraines. I had allergies. I started on the products and started noticing some results right away, and that would be the energy. And my teenage daughter said she couldn't keep up with me after a week of being on them. So I continued to take the Reliv products, and over about 4 to 5 weeks, I started noticing I was coming off all of my pain medication. And I had really bad back pain, sciatica that went down my left side. And so I was on muscle relaxers and hydrocodone. I had to take 10 milligrams of Ambien at night just to be able to sleep. And I was also taking probably 2,400 milligrams 3 times a day of ibuprofen, which was really killing my insides. So I was really thankful that I came across the Reliv products because now I'm not on any medication. I just take my Reliv shakes every day, my Lunasin capsules. I feel great. I started working out at Offutt Air Force Base. I ran my first 5K. I was bowling again. I'm doing a lot of things that I wasn't able to do because of the pain that I was in. And I'll tell you, when I go to sleep at night, oh my gosh, I sleep so much better, and I wake up so rested in the morning because I really feel like I got that deep sleep. So I'm going to continue taking the Reliv products because every day I continue to see results. So I'm going to keep using them.
And that's what it's about. It's seeing those results, like you said, real results that you can see. Thanks so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
I'm good. Thanks, Tabby. And sorry about getting Nebraska and Iowa wrong. I know how bad that can be.
That's okay.
I am going to go on to Eileen Tesh. Could you come on and share how Reliv has blessed you?
Hi, Pam.
Hello.
Good. Can you hear me?
We gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eileen Tesh. I live here in Algonac, Michigan. And it was about 10 years ago that I learned about this opportunity. And at that time, I was running a very busy law firm. I was stressed out, burned out, working 80, 100 hours a week, and certainly didn't think I had time to do anything else. But the young lady that shared the company with me was so excited I agreed to get on the products. And in my first month, I quit smoking, lost 10 pounds without even trying. My depression disappeared. My skin cleared up. And people started noticing the change in me and wanted to know what I was doing. I explained to them I knew nothing. I was just taking this product, but I could connect them with somebody that could answer their questions. And that's one thing that so impressed me about the company was the support and the mentoring. My first month, I earned about $1,000, and just by connecting a couple people to my support team, and a business was born. I really didn't understand this industry. I didn't really have my heart into it or my head wrapped around it. But one young mother that I referred to the company came back to the office and hugged me because she had made $1,500 her first month to be a stay-at-home mom, and that was her dream. And that's when it went from my head to my heart. And fast forward in 3 years, I was able to resign from the law firm. I do this full-time, love what I do. Yes, the money's great. The trips are beautiful. We were just in Sedona with you this past week. But really what this company's given me and my husband, he's a retired veterinarian and loves this company. Really, it has given us passion and purpose to help others, to live the lifestyle we always dreamed of, and make a difference in the world. And that's why we're honored to represent this company.
And it truly is an honor to represent them. Thanks so much, Eileen, for sharing. And I'm going to mix up the order here a little bit, you guys. Karen Ederer of Minnesota, could you come on and share? You'll have to hit *6 to unmute, Karen.
Yep, I'm here. Hi, Pam.
There you are.
I was unmuting before I unmuted. Great to be on the call tonight. Just happy to be on the products. Honestly, it's been 11 and a half years. My background is in health and fitness. I'm also a national gymnastics judge. Just started our season last weekend. And we heard about Reliv because our daughter has an autoimmune condition that we had been struggling with finding answers for her for about 9 years. Her only options were just some nasty steroids. So we just always kept looking. Started when she was a toddler, and we just couldn't imagine her life like this. So kept me looking for 9 years until we found Reliv, and it was just so simple. It was there was a money-back guarantee, which after 9 years of looking, that sounded really good, and it was 100% safe. So we jumped in. Our whole family started on the products. My husband just thought, what have we got to lose with all the conditions that were there that were supportive of us trying it. Long story short, my daughter has been in remission now for 10 and a half years. She's doing awesome. The doctors actually say there's no sign of it anymore in her system at all. She's just thriving, which just wouldn't be the case today without that. And, I just looked at that and thought, what the heck is in this stuff? And then we watched my husband's cholesterol drop to normal. Both he and I had really nice results with just bothersome joint pain as we got older. My thyroid condition has completely changed. My energy's back so much, where I used to just kind of sit and fall asleep as soon as I sit down. I'd been on low thyroid. I'd had low thyroid since I was in middle school. Anyways, the stories go on, but we just have really good health. And I'm incredibly thankful. And all of us are selling the products today, even my kids. And, I was going to start telling people about it regardless of whether or not there was a business involved, just because I'd love to save anybody the time, energy, and money that we went through in those 9 years. But what happened is, as I did that, not only did people get started, but people got results. And one by one, I just helped people with the products and those that wanted with the opportunity. And it's turned into something that has incredibly blessed our family. We've put 2 kids through college already. We've got our daughter married, debt-free. And we just are unbelievably thankful for the person that shared Reliv with us.
That is awesome. And I know that feeling of thankfulness for being introduced to Reliv. Karen, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to go to California because guess what? The products, the business, they work for all genders. John Curtin, could you come on and share how Reliv has blessed you?
Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Great. My name is John Curtin. Live in Menifee, California. Have an IT background. My wife works at the bank. We have 4 kids, and we were looking for a business opportunity. Heard about Reliv, did a lot of research, and just fell in love with what we heard and saw with the products in the compensation plan, and decided to come in at the highest profit level. With the 1-year buyback in the business, we figured we had nothing to lose, and I got started on the products. I was on cholesterol medication, and I really didn't think the products were going to help me because I thought I was doing everything right. I exercised. I ate right, and I was already taking all kinds of supplements, yet within 6 months, I was able to get off my cholesterol meds. I lost 18 pounds without even dieting because I lost the cravings for sweets and sugars. Then in December of 2009, I was diagnosed with stage 4 tongue cancer. Did a lot of research and decided to go through the traditional route of chemo and radiation and taking the products at the same time. And the doctors told me my recovery time was going to be anywhere between 6 months to a year and a half, and I was going to experience a number of different side effects. And, during that whole process, I was actually pumping the product into my feeding tube because of the radiation around my neck. I couldn't eat food. And a little over 2 months after completing my treatments, I went to the doctor. I told him I'm eating solid foods and take the feeding tube out, and he told me there's no way you could be eating solid foods that quickly. And I told him I was, so he pulled it out. A couple of weeks later, I was back to the gym. The side effects that they told me I was going to experience, I did not, or at a much lesser extent. And it's been over 7 years cancer-free, praise God, and these Reliv products. And, fast forward to today, the last year and a half, my business has exploded all over the world. I've earned 5 Cindy Montgomery Awards, which we're really super proud of, and that's basically when our volume reaches over $30,000 in a month. We've also earned 13 Dr. Ted plaques when our volume reaches over $16,000 in a month. And we're super honored to be able to do that because all that means is we're being able to go out and help a whole lot of people. We've earned a number of bonuses and a number of Reliv trips that they play for and get to meet Pam and Eileen and Karen, and it was just phenomenal. So love what we do, and our income this month has been a little over $13,000, and we average around $7,000 a month. So, these products in this business not only has given them my health back, but also has allowed me to be a full-time dad, full-time husband, and a full-time grandpa. So love what we do and never stop sharing.
And that is what it's huge about. It's about having that family lifestyle that you want. And like you said, that's different for everybody, but That's what you get to choose with Reliv. John, thanks so much for being on, and I want to thank everybody else who shared as well. And quickly before I share mine, I'm going to stress you guys, we're not curing anything. We're not snake oil in the can. We are phenomenal nutrition. But epigenetics, and if you look it up, it shows why nutrition has such a powerful effect on your health, good or bad, depending on what your nutrition is. Good news with Reliv is you can improve your nutrition 1,000% just by getting started on these products. And you can go out and bless a whole lot of other lives by helping them get started on these products. And that's what I did 18 and a half years ago. I was a personal trainer, nutrition counselor, and I realized after investigating Reliv, there's nothing like this out there, and especially now there's not. I grabbed a hold of it, and like John, I started at the top profit level and got on the products at the same time. They guarantee the products, they guarantee the business. It was a no-brainer. What ended up happening is I got great results. I went from someone who was in a lot of pain and so fatigued I couldn't even run once around the yard with my kids to at 56 throwing hay bales, riding horse, playing sports, teaching fitness classes, and feeling better in my 50s than I did in my 30s, 20s, and 30s. Kids got great results with severe allergies and eczema and just being healthy. We're a happy, healthy, vital family. And I have shared with people from day one, because why make them wait to make a decision about something that can literally change their life? It was guaranteed they had nothing to lose. I grabbed a hold of support that Reliv has, and that was huge. And doing that, immediately I earned $1,000 to $2,000 a month extra income. But you know what? Because I kept sharing with more people, and I kept using the support and moving forward and getting my results. I got my results while I was already sharing with other people because I didn't want to make them wait. But it grew to a six-figure income by the fourth year in the business. I've earned as much as $250,000 in a year with this company, doing it from home, raising my kids who were 4 and 5 when I started. They're now 23 and 24. They've gone through 4 years of out-of-state undergrad college, debt-free. And you know what? I love what I do still today. And I think there's a lot of people who are working and making a good income, but can they honestly say they love what they do? And I do. And the cool part about it is I continue to love what I do because of the results that it has for people. And I'm going to share the business part of it, because it's just as much of a part. In fact, I know a lot of people who are sick, and they aren't just sick physically, they're sick financially. They're looking for a way to have that freedom, to make choices, to not have the stress. Money is not the end-all, be-all, but when you lack it and you lack the adequate finances, it's the cause of major stress. And we all know what stress can do to us. So the Reliv business, we are in a booming wellness market. People understand today that they need to do something to take control of their own health. And now it's what are they going to do? And Reliv is in the perfect place. It's simple, it's usable, it's safe. It's set up in the perfect place. It's affordable. It can be an international-based business. We're in 16 different countries. Your business can go anywhere we are. So you can be helping people literally across the ocean. You can be helping people while you sleep with Reliv. We have the Reliv opportunity. You have low startup costs, especially compared to expensive franchises. I know a couple who owned a flower shop and didn't make any income the first 5 years and invested a lot more than they invested into their Reliv business, where they made income immediately the first month. 100% 1-year buyback guarantee with this business. Where can you get that? You work when you want and where you want, how hard you want, with who you want. There's no boss. You're your own boss. No employees. You're not managing people. You're part of a support team. You have worldwide support because in Reliv, everybody helps each other out, whether we're financially tight or not. All of that is at your access when you decide to get started as a distributor with Reliv. There's 5 different ways to make money with Reliv. I'm going to cover each one briefly. If you want to know more, please get with the person who told you about this webinar or got you on it, because they can go into far more detail. We do not have the time to do that tonight. Retail profit is very simple for people. They understand this. The product's being purchased at wholesale and sold at retail. It's what grocery stores do. Cool part is you can either have it and they get it directly from you, or those people can also be ordering it from the company, and it goes through your system. The company, they pay the company, get the product, and the profit is in your check, so it can go both ways. But how does that work? Well, anybody's a potential customer because, again, like I said, these products are safe for anybody, friends, neighbors, relatives. Who do you know just simply wants more energy, and a good energy, a nourished energy, not a fake energy that you're going to spike and crash from? So you retail $100 to a customer, you can make anywhere from $10 to $40. Now you're probably asking, how do I make the 10 and how do I make the 40? Well, it depends on where you decide to position yourself with this company, because you get to choose what profit you're going to earn. Wholesale profit is where you become a distributor and you sponsor another distributor. And honestly, it's a natural progression. Some people become distributors to be wholesale consumers. Some people become distributors because they want to help other people or they want to build a business. So your wholesale profit is going to be the difference in your profit levels. For instance, if you're at 40%, you sponsor someone at 25%, you're going to earn 15% of everything that moves through that distributor's organization. So now you can see what's happening is the volume is increasing because they know people you don't know. It's reaching out to more people. You might be asking yourself, though, I'm making 40% and now I'm going to give up to 15%. Why would I do that? For what I just said. You're going to reach far more people. You're going to bless a lot more lives, and that volume is going to increase. So you're going to increase your profit. Now, we know, especially since we've been involved with this business, that the best place to be is to get to the top profit level if you're really truly wanting to do this business. So once you get there yourself and you help somebody else get there, because you always do what's best for the distributor, you are now buying and selling product at the same price. The retail and wholesale has become null and void. However, this is where you have set yourself up to start earning a literally corporate-sized income. And how do you do that? That's where you're unlocking an income that can pay you for the rest of your life and set you up. How you do that? Well, Reliv products are for everyone, and people use them day after day after day, month after month. What does that do? That means it creates an income that continues to come in as the years go by. You have residual bills. Why not have a residual income that's coming in? How does it work? Let's say you're at the top profit level and you help somebody else named Susan get to that top profit level. Susan has a group of customers and distributors who are not at the top profit level. That's her group. Reliv is going to pay you 8% of everything that goes through Susan's group. Susan is out sharing. She helps Jim get to the top profit level. Does not have to be in the United States. Can be in any of our countries. You're going to receive 6% from Jim's group because Jim is second level to you. As you can see on this chart, initially Reliv pays 5 levels deep. But this is very linear because Reliv does not limit the number of people you can sponsor. This is why it is so powerful. Let's say you sponsor 3 people at the top profit level who generate $2,000 a month in volume. If you're curious what that means, they've got 15 to 20 customers, or they got 3 or 4 wholesale distributors and 4 or 5 families on the product. There's a lot of different combinations, but it's a very minimal amount. That means a total of $6,000 on your first level in volume is going through. At 8% is $480. Now you remember this is just overrides. With retail and wholesale, the average income is probably $1,000 to $1,500 a month at this point. This is a duplication business. We're going to assume nobody does any more than you do. You can sponsor as many as you want. Remember that. I've sponsored over 50 at that top profit level. But we're going to assume people only sponsor 3 people at that top profit level, and they are only generating $2,000 a month in volume. I've even had a month of $40,000. So that shows you where this $2,000 volume is very doable. That means $18,000 in volume at 6% is $1,080. You are now in just overrides earning over $1,500 a month. What could an additional $1,500 in your household do for you? All this model is each person is sponsoring 3 people at the top profit level, and they are generating $2,000 a month in volume. You get to the 5th level, 243 distributorships, literally probably working around the world, generating just $2,000 a month in volume is almost $500,000 worth of volume in just one level. At 2%, it's almost $10,000 in a month in overrides for a total of over $18,000 a month, not a year, $18,000 a month in this model. And again, you can sponsor more than 3. You can do more than $2,000 in volume. This is a very minimal way to look at it. And it's just working and helping people on a regular basis. And if you could, everybody in the speaker line, make sure that you are muted out. That would be great. Cash bonuses and trips is the 4th form of income. You just heard a few of the people share, John, Eileen, and Karen about being in Sedona. For the last trip, the trips are phenomenal. They're 5-star. They treat you like royalty. You earn them just by going out and sharing and building your business. There's cash bonuses that are going on. I know John and Natalie just got 2 bonuses while they were in Sedona. Somebody else got a bonus. There's something called a Star Director bonus where you can literally give yourself a bonus every single month just by sharing with more people. You can add 1, 2, or 3% to every single level by going out and helping more people. You can literally, in the beginning of your business, double that income that's coming in, and that's all up to you and the number of people that you're going to share with and help. There's also the ambassador program where people were earning enough they could retire, and Reliv said, stick around. You know what you're doing. Teach and train other people. And I will tell you, it's one thing I love about Reliv is you are trained by people who have built the business. They're just telling you what they did, and you just follow in their footsteps. There's the travel, the recognition, the bonuses that go along with it. It says as an ambassador you're paid to help others, but truly, if you're a Reliv distributor, that's what your job description is. Helping other people with the areas that they're praying about, their health and their finances. When you're helping them, then you're helping yourself. So really, Reliv has what people need most. That personal freedom, that financial security, and optimal health. I don't know what area it is you're looking for, but those are available and more. That social support, there's so much there available for you. So what is your next step? It's talk to the person who shared this with you. Ask them how you can get started. If you're not in the products, become a customer, get started. There's a 100% money back guarantee. Check it out. But I will tell you, if you're like me and you've thought of people that need to hear about Reliv, and I did this immediately. I became a distributor. You can talk to the person who invited you about what that entails, what that means to become a distributor. But I came in at that top profit level because I needed to make the most for what I was doing. I also didn't have a lot of time, and I needed to maximize my time. And at that point, I had a 90% one-year buyback guarantee. Reliv now has a 100% one-year buyback guarantee. You literally set yourself up to get out of the gate immediately and have a good start instead of fumbling at that starting gate. Reliv really does change lives in so many different ways. You just have to choose where you fit in and what you want Reliv to do for you. And if you have any questions, please get with the person who put you on this webinar, who gave you the information for it, because they can explain it all for you. Just want to say thank you to everybody who shared. God bless everybody. And let's go make a difference in somebody's life today.